Alright. So, I am making breakfast, but I got something to share with y'all. Okay? Something I feel like I need to get off of my chest because I feel like a lot of people think I'm just one of those MLM people. Well, yes, I work in an MLM, multi-level marketing company. Or, those pyramid schemes. Hey, Brandy, But something I love about the company I chose is we are literally here to bless other people. We don't get paid until we bless other people. So, I get you healthy, I get you skinny, then I get paid, Or I get you on my team, and see, that's what happens when you don't focus. And you had so much to say. When you go and get, for me right now, I am focusing on building my team. That is where the big checks are. I need to start making those big checks. And now that I'm a stay-at-home mom, the pressure is on me. I'm in a freaking pressure cooker. Christmas is next month. And for those... So sorry, gotta get this. For those who don't know, William has actually not gotten toys from mommy and daddy. For Christmas. And the first few years, my husband and I were like, okay, he's not even going to remember this. He's not even going to realize. And by the time he's older, he's not going to go and get, he's not going to remember, right? So we summed it up to that. My son is 2 now. And he is definitely getting more into his toys. He's definitely becoming more independent. And dang it, I want to buy him a freaking cool toy. And right now, my husband and I are very much in a pressure cooker. For those who saw my post yesterday, even my own mother is in a pressure cooker. She might be homeless tomorrow. Yes, she might be homeless tomorrow. And the fact that I can't go and give her that $550 out of my pocket because I don't even have it is heartbreaking. It is not good on my daughter's soul or heart, And it is frustrating. We're going to go back and forth from stove to counter, so I don't want to get you guys, dizzy and sick. But something that is amazing about this company is you bless other people first. First and foremost, you bless people with a healthier lifestyle, or these products are going to help them lose the weight because, their back hurts, their body is freaking sore, they are obese and they need help because if not, they're going to die. Or they're having some kind of issue in their body. Guess what? Most of our products, if not all of our products, can help someone heal from cancer. Not saying that our products are the cure to cancer or strong diseases like lupus, okay? But we do help with the pain that comes with those. Example, I've been told many, many times that hold on, my husband just texted me something that's very important. Give me a second, guys. Hey, Diane. Something that is... What was I saying? Dang it. What I was trying to say is, when we bless other people, God will bless you 10 times fold. And I'm not here to be in the blessing game, right? But I know that when someone is struggling, right now, my mom is struggling. Even my own husband and I are struggling. But we're working on blessing my mom. Because why? She could be homeless tomorrow. Yes. So if you guys have seen my page, if you guys have seen the raise money, please donate anything you got, anything you can, because dang it, my mom needs it. But going back to the reason why I work from my phone. what brought me to this company was I had just came back from work. I came back to work, to the restaurant, right? And I had a lot of high hopes. I really thought, okay, this time around, when I come back, I will have, my moment out on the tables, and I will, have my day. If not, I'll have my section 5 days a week. Well, that didn't happen because of the people I work with. Hey, babe, because for some odd reason, they didn't want me out there. They wanted to be stuck in the window. And the window, what you do is you answer phone, you take those orders, you bag them, and that's it. So when I gave birth to my son, something in me literally ignited. Something I had to do was make a life for not only myself, but for my son and for my husband and all of my future kids, right? Now, I'm not going to say kids, I'm going to say child, because I'm pretty sure after this baby is out, my husband and I are done. We're not selfish. We're not going to go and be like the Duggars and have like 24 million kids. No. We're not going to bite off more than we could chew. 2 is fair for mommy and daddy. And, and then we could also even give them all the love they need and know that each child is getting the love that they need. But, like I was saying, for about, I want to say 8 months after coming back to work, I realized I was stuck in the window again. And they weren't going to let me out on the tables for some odd reason. They kept saying my attitude sucked, that I don't know how to serve people face to face. Which was really odd for me, because I'm like, screw you guys. Like, I do better face to face. I don't want to have my back to these people. That's not cool. I don't want them to see my big old butt. The butt that my son gave me. And something that has been on my heart, and something that I've constantly been hearing for the last few weeks, is you're made for more. All right? I even have it on here. See? Right there. I don't know if it's reversed on your end, but you can see made for more. I wear it on my wrist. Okay? It is a constant reminder that I am made for more, that I need to push for more. Hello to everyone who just jumped on. And something that this company gives me is the hope that I am going to get more for myself. And then what's even better is I get to go and bless so many different people. And that, to me, is a blessing. Because it's like, I know I'm not the only person going and is struggling. I know I'm not the only mother that had to leave their child and go get that paycheck and then come back. And then you wonder, okay, what time did they eat? I'm very much a schedule-oriented mom. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Like by 1:30, he's in the crib. By 8:30, he's in bed. That to me is very important. And it killed me not knowing his schedule. It killed me not knowing how much he ate. It was weird, and I didn't like it. And so I got on my knees when my son was about to turn a year. I want to say around the 11-month mark, I went and just I go, this restaurant isn't going to give me what I thought they were going to give me when I came back. Because here's the thing. My entire life at that restaurant, anyone who had a child got promoted to the next level. Like, they're like, oh, you have a child. Let's give you more. Right? And so I was naive to think that that was going to happen for me. And when it didn't happen, it crushed me. It crushed me. And it's like, I need to find something where I'm not leaving my child. I need to find something that is going to give me more than this restaurant ever will. And you know what? One day I was scrolling through my Facebook like anybody would, and someone from high school, she ended up posting something where she was doing laundry, And then in the corner, you see her son's feet. And then you see her little thing that she was getting paid. She somehow was able to help someone get healthier while she was doing laundry, and she was in front of her child. And I was like, it is Wednesday at 12 o'clock. I'm stuck in the restaurant having to put my mommy hat on the shelf and be a food server. And I'm like, how do I get there? How do I make that happen? And so, yeah, I went and reached out to her, and I started talking to her, and then I realized, oh, she works for an MLM. And I got scared because when I was on my maternity leave, our other friend, Itzel, my homegirl, she ended up going and contacting me because she knew I had just given birth. She knew I was trying to breastfeed, and I was not producing. Imagine these big cojones not producing enough milk. Like, that right there was like the weirdest thing known to mankind. I go, how do I have all of this space for milk? And I'm barely producing 2 ounces, and my son needs 4 ounces at that time. And she ended up going and sending me the thing for the greens. Y'all see me drink the greens with my coffee and then with some juice. That helped breast production. And I didn't believe her. And she even knew, she goes, you know what, don't go back to work. Why don't you work this with me, and I will go and make it, I'll teach you what I know how to do. You could stay at home with your son. You could go and get more milk for your boobs, and it is what it is. You know, and you'll have the life you want. You'll get to make bigger checks than you will at the restaurant. She gave me all of this spiel. I didn't believe that I could do it. I didn't believe that this MLM, this multi-level marketing thing was for me. I thought it was a scam. I really did. And I blocked her. I blocked one of my now best friends, right? And I kind of regret it, but at the same time, I knew I had to go through that first year of being away from my son and know that in my heart and my soul that I wasn't meant to leave my son. I wasn't meant to go to the restaurant and make that paycheck that helped me barely survive, by the way. Yeah, I was barely surviving. I was able to go, my husband and I were able to go and make the rent, pay the bills, and put food on the table. And then we had some money left over. And I will admit, I was a dork when I, started to kind of make a little extra money from tips that, I wanted to start doing essential oils. Or I wanted to get into essential oils, but I didn't know how. And then about a month into, for any of those who are wondering what I'm cooking, I'm just doing scrambled eggs and frozen potatoes. They're obviously not frozen. I cooked them up just now. But that's what William and I are having for breakfast. Nice and healthy, right? Nice, healthy, and simple, and fast. So, like I was saying, I needed to go through that struggle. I needed to go through just missing my son at work and just wondering what is him and the babysitter doing, And it's like, I don't know about you and all the different mommies, but a babysitter is great, and my babysitter did no wrong. She really did a good job. She took care of him. Obviously, he's still alive, But it wasn't me. It wasn't me taking care of him, and I'm a very old school soul. And it's like, I feel like mothers should be home with their kid. And so when, like I was saying, when I was at the 11th month, maybe the 10-month mark of my son being born, after my son being born, I had... Rainbow, what do you mean? Like cooking? Or what am I talking about? I'm talking about why I work from my phone and what led me to working from my phone. And then what I'm physically doing is I'm making breakfast with potatoes and eggs for my son and I. So what was I saying? So when I was going through that, and I was looking and I was praying and I was seeking answers, our other friend had shown me had said, hey, join the team, do the MLM thing. I go, oh, isn't that what's McCullough's doing? And she goes, yeah. I go, oh, I blocked her. And she goes, you did? I said, oh, that's so funny. That's what a lot of people do. They'll go and block their upline before they join. And I'm like, well, okay. But here's the thing. I was so desperate to get home and still be able to make my own money as a woman that I went and I ended up working a full week. I ended up busting my ass for tips to get into this company. And I do not regret a single day. I do not. And in the last few months, in August, I've been working this business for about a year and a half. And when this business came to me, no, that didn't make sense. What am I doing? When things leading up to me getting fired, it really was like I was a ticking time bomb at work, because I was like, you guys aren't giving me my promotions. You guys aren't giving me the respect I deserve. You guys aren't giving me the positions I deserve. Why am I in the bottom line? Why am I still in the bottom line? And you know what? They ended up firing me because they thought I was keep selling the stuff at work. They kept thinking I was this bad egg. But you know what? My time was done there. And when my boss came to me a week after me getting transferred out of the store I was in for so long, for 4 years, I was in this store. I had planted my roots. I had made relationships with people. That was another thing. I made relationships with certain people that are very close and dear to my heart. And they told me, you need to stop talking. You need to start working more. But how I always saw it is like, okay, when you build relationships with people, it will make them want to come in. They'll be like, oh yeah, there's Sarah at the restaurant. She always makes me feel good. Do you know how many times I heard a day? You make me feel good just walking in. Your smile made me feel good. Your hug made me feel good. That to me was very rewarding. That was better than a $2 tip off of a table. You know? And then I was told by my bosses, you need to stop doing that. It's not good for business. Tell me why, since I left, they've gotten extremely slow. And why is it that when my husband comes home, they go, yeah, a lot of people miss you. I go, well, yeah, because I had a lot of love for them. You know, but then when I got into It Works and I started to really learn this business, it's taken me a good year and a half to get to where I'm at, though. You know, and this stuff takes time. And honestly, I feel like I'm at the point now where I'm ready to bring people in. I am ready to bring you in. I'm ready to put you under my wings and show you what I know. And that is something that's really important to me right now, because here's the thing. I was struggling a year and a half ago. This business came to me and opened up a gateway of hope. A gateway of hope. I kid you not. And it has shown me the only way I could grow my team, the only way I could go and build the business that I desire is I gotta bless you guys first. When you guys get to the point where you are, that's when the money starts coming in for me. And that to me is rewarding. Just like when I worked in the restaurant and people would tell me, your smile brightens my day. I love when you come up and hug me. You know, I love your little notes on my boxes. You know? I was like, oh, like people care. People love me, right? And to go and know that I wasn't allowed to go and talk to those people, it broke my heart. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, you can't have scrambled eggs without cheese. There's the opening. Alright, so. What am I going to do? Okay. And I'm just jumping on here because a lot of people think that this is a scam. I thought it was a scam. I thought these products weren't going to work. When it was presented to me when my son was 2 months, I should have jumped on it, because here's the thing. Oh, gosh. If I jumped on it back then, and I didn't waste that time, I would have had better milk production. At that time, that is what I was looking for, and yes, I needed to lose weight. But really, my main concern was to go and produce milk. At 6 weeks, I quit trying to produce milk for my son. I did everything I could. I tried to drink more water. I tried to drink those teas that they say is going to help. For me personally, those teas did not help. I worked with someone who drank those teas religiously, and she was pumping out 10 ounces of freaking milk on her lunch break. And I'm like, how are you doing that? She goes, I'm just drinking the tea. I get pregnant, I start breastfeeding, I drink the tea, I get barely 2 ounces out of my boobs. Oh, so sorry. You know? So it's like, I really wish I listened to my homegirl Itzel about that and said, you know what, I should just jump on the bandwagon. And when I was struggling to leave my son, I didn't even think about the opportunity because I was like, that stuff's a scam. That stuff I don't believe in that stuff. No. You know, the normal is you get up, you go to work, you know, you bring home the paycheck, you bring home the bacon, right? Well, here, I'm going to tell you right now, this kind of career of network marketing is the new, is going to take over. Because people are going to realize that when they join businesses like this, they're going to get what they deserve. They're going to get the career that they deserve instead of just working for a boss who doesn't care, like I did. Someone, you know, where you keep seeing other people get promotions and you're like, how is that lazy butt getting promotions and I've been here for 4 years and nothing's happening, right? Like, that's where I was. And then I get into this business. I start learning this business. I start going and learning different tips from YouTube, from my upline, from my sidelines, and everything. And that's when it hit me that I'm like, there's gold here. There is gold to be found. There is gold to be digged up. And there are a lot of people's misperceptions, and I'm about to break a lot of those misperceptions because, one, I had them, and now that I'm living in this world of network marketing, I'm going to tell you that they're pretty much all wrong. First of the perception is, oh, those products don't work. For those who have been following me for a very long time, you guys saw me pregnant. You guys saw me at my worst, as in at my fattest. Those wraps, that is our #1 product that got us on the map. We are the creators of those wraps, for those who don't know. The whole Ultimate Belly Wrap, a lot of people think they're dangerous. No, they're not dangerous. The only time they're dangerous is when you don't follow the rules with it. Like drinking the liquid, and not the liquid, but water to stay hydrated. And yeah, I do suggest you eat well with it, but you don't have to, you know? I put a lot of cheese in this. It's okay. We'll survive. You know, and what those wraps did for me, not only did it open up a gateway of hope, but really, after giving birth, my belly felt very floaty, felt very not slimy, but very loose. You know, like I really felt like here was my abs, here was my stomach, and nothing in the middle was connecting, right? I did that wrap for the first time. I went to sleep with it. I drank tons of water the night before. I woke up, took off the wrap, and literally just that 8 hours of sleep, something happened. My belly button got connected to my abs again, to my stomach muscles. And my confidence came back. I saw instant shrinkage. And, you know, for those who don't know, these wraps, it takes 3 days for them to go and do full effect. And they go and, you got to keep drinking water. You got to stay hydrated or you're going to get dizzy. You're not going to feel good. You know, and the more you pee, the more you shrink. That is the secret in this. So, if you don't like peeing, oh well, but if you want to be skinny, you better pee for your life. You know? Alright, I'm going to let that cool down a little bit while I finish my little rant right now. And, oh, we're going to put the butter in. Oh well. So right there for me, that is when I knew these products were going to work. I knew that I have been wasting my time telling myself that this stuff isn't going to work for me, that this wasn't for me, right? Then I joined the business. I got my reps. I started doing them. I started making money, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I started learning all the different ways to make the money. Do you know that we can make money 5 different ways? We make money off of the commissions. We make money off of building a team / ranking up, right? Right there is a promotion and 3, fast cash, right? Fast cash is when you could go and buy wraps. You could go and buy the coffee, and you can literally hand it out as samples, and you will get cash in your pocket, right? And then fast cash bonuses is when you go and you help your new team member get 2 loyal customers to help them get to their 4. They go and get you get $100. Well, technically $99, but you get an easy $100 because you helped a team member. You helped them get halfway to their goal, so the company is giving you money because you busted your ass, right? So right there is 4, maybe 5, right? And how does that not suck, guys? Maybe I should not sit like that because you'll see nothing but boobies. Like that, to me, when you have a normal job, you show up, you bust your ass, and you get the bare minimum. You get the minimum wage, and that's it. You don't have all these different gateways of making money. And since I have been laid off, since I got fired, I've had to rebuild this business. I've had to dig deep into my heart, into my soul, and realize, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I in this business? And something that I've learned is that this company is, if you're here, there's a reason. And this business is more about just making money. You are here to bless people. You are a blessing to bless. And right now is the holiday season. I know a lot of people are trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to make money? How am I going to get extra money? But yet I don't want to be farther away from the kids. Come talk to me. I know I found a solution. And this solution is going to open up a gateway for you. I'll get to bless you, and then you get to, I am here to bless 10 millions of people. You are too, if you didn't know. And I just realized how bad my hair is. Oh well. And that is something that is huge. And you know what's great is, of all the tips I have learned, people are like, oh, another misperception is, I don't know a lot of people. I didn't know a lot of people either. I was definitely a homebody. My best friend is my husband, and now my son. And those are the 2 people I hang out with the most. And my mom too, obviously, but that's my mom. And this business, I get to show you how to build your network. I get to show you how to build a business off of scrolling on Facebook. How to post. Have you noticed, like, if you go and you post like 3 or 4 different memes in 1 hour, do you notice how the first one will get all the love and the others don't? Or none of your memes get love? Guess what? The secret is you have to interact first. And you cannot post in the multiple times in 1 hour. Why? Because every time you post, you could go and, what was I saying? Dang it, pregnancy brain and mommy brain. When you first post, that you'll have more views on that first post than anything else. You gotta wait 6 hours or a few hours in between before you could post again. And you will get more eyes on your post, and that's what you want. And a lot of people don't realize that. And they just keep posting and posting and posting, and then you were like, wait, that was a really funny meme. Why isn't anyone seeing it? It's because you're posting too much, and Facebook is hiding it. Did you know that? There's a lot more than on social media tips that I could teach you. But that's just one of them. And what was I going to say? There was so much more I wanted to say. Oh, another misperception. Oh, I don't have the money to start. Think about it this way. Anyone who is to join a business or start a business, you have to invest in it first. If you look at it as an investment instead of wasting money, it will change your whole thinking, right? So invest in a business and invest in yourself. You get the products that your body needs, your own health goals. If you want to lose weight and you love coffee, get the keto coffee, start drinking it, get your results. You share those results, you're going to start turning heads. You're going to start getting people be like, oh my God, how are you losing all that weight? Oh, I drink coffee. Huh? How do you drink coffee? I drink coffee every day and I'm still fat. Well, you need the keto coffee. You need to make the switch to the healthiest coffee in the world, right? And that is how you make money. You do not come out selling this stuff. You don't go, oh, well, I sell keto coffee. You're going to turn people off. First and foremost, you're going to turn people off and they're going to run away from you. But if you share your experience, if you share what it's doing for you, you're going to turn heads and you're going to start making money that way. Because people are going to want to jump on it because they see your results and they want to be just like you. And that is what an influencer is. An influencer is here to go and bless people so that they could have a better life. And in August, it freaking hit me that either I am to make this work and get my dreams under control and I get to start seeing my dreams come true, or I could wallow. And I will admit, for the first few months of getting used to being a stay-at-home mom and trying to figure out time to make this business, because that's another thing, time. Yes, you need to put in at least an hour or two, but you don't have to put that in all at once. You could spread out the different tasks. I'll show you how to do that. I've done that. And it's taken me about 2 months, maybe 3 months, to get to that point where I'm like, I used to get so overwhelmed. Like, when I first found out I was pregnant, I couldn't wake up at 5. And it broke my heart. And it's like, the reason why I couldn't wake up at 5, I was getting nauseous, plus all the peeing at night, I was getting no sleep. Yes, I did turn it off, thank God. Okay. We've all been there. We've all burnt food because we were distracted, you know? And what was I saying? Yeah, time. You could go and spread it all out. Pretty much all you have to do is 6 things daily. You get 6 to 4 things done daily, you will build momentum, and that momentum will make you money. People are going to start coming to you. You're going to start really pulling on people's ears or on people's heartstrings. And it's going to start happening because right now, that's where I'm at. I'm at that point where people are coming to me. And I have been waiting for this moment for a very long time. I have been waiting for all of my hard work to finally start spilling out, and I'm starting to see something happen. And I want that for you. I want to take all of you with me. Anyone who is struggling with making extra money or who is struggling not being able to find work, guess what? If you can't find work because for some odd reason you bomb the interview, or your resume isn't up to par, or you're not the right age, or you didn't pass a drug test or something, you know, because here's the thing. With medical marijuana out there, people are using that to help them get healthier. They're using that to handle their stress, to help them eat, to help them sleep, to help with the pain levels in their body. But if you go and pee in a cup, you won't get a job. Why is that? That is still something that still boggles me today. It's like that little green herb has done so much for different people. It has helped people with cancer too. But yet, if you are trying to get a job and make that money to pay your rent and your bills, and then try to save, and you pee in that cup and it comes back negative because you smell pot, you won't get the job. Guess what? Here, there is no drug test. There is no interview process. You just have to be coachable to learn, and want to run with me. And if you have all three of those, I could teach you everything I know in this head. I could teach you how to post. I could teach you how to message. I could teach you how to interact with people. You will literally look at your Facebook and Instagram a whole new way. You will look at it as cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You will see dollar signs. All right? So I'm going to jump off because I got to feed my son. This company, on top of everything, has been around since 2001. That is 18 years. And we are debt-free. Do you know how many MLM companies are debt-free? Not many. And here's the thing. More people are coming in each day, each year. And they are ranking up to high levels. They are making over $1,000 a month. Some people are making $6,000 a month. I know people who are making $12,000 a month. And guess what? This company can pay them, and they're not going to stop. There's no way they're going to stop. And you'll be amazed. They're like, well, then a lot of people might know about this company. You'll be amazed on how many people don't know about this company. And it's been around for 18 years. What does that say? To me, it says amazing things that this company has been around for 18 years and still a lot of people don't know. Plus, we are expanding to different countries. This last summer, we expanded to Mexico and the Philippines. And I will admit, I wanted to expand to Mexico because I know there's people in Mexico that need this. They need a change. They need the extra money. They're looking to, get a house instead of just the little tin house in their little village. They want the life they see in their head, but they know that they're not going to get there because of the money that's coming in. I wanted to bless Mexico, but I don't know Spanish. So all summer I was trying to find Latinas to join me, and they were running away. But it was my mindset where I was like, okay, maybe I won't get this. Maybe I won't get this. I kept telling myself, I won't get this. It won't happen for me because I'm a white girl that doesn't know Spanish. Right? Well, now I'm telling myself, why the hell not? Why can't I make that happen? Why can't I not bless 1 million people? Right? I am looking for 1 million people to bless before I get paid. That right there is selfless. This company is something that is beyond incredible. And this business has blessed so many people in the last 18 years, and it's going to bless so many people so many years later. We're going to go until the end of time. We're going to go until the freaking resurrection happens. The resurrection already happened. But if you read the Bible and you know what happens in Revelations, and you know that maybe one day the world's going to end, and God's just going to the rapture, that's the word. When the rapture happens, then worse is going to stop. But guess what? All the people you've blessed are coming up with you. And I have one of those, I have a board in my room where it says, build a legacy of moving mountains. That is my tagline for life right now. I want to build a legacy of moving mountains. Right now, I am trying to push this mountain. I'm trying to show people that this company, that this business is the next step. And what's even more amazing is you don't need to have a big inventory of your house. You know how with the Tupperware parties, everyone remembers those from the 80s and the 90s? You had to buy all this Tupperware. You had to go to people's houses and show the Tupperware. And you would have to have it to sell it, right? In this company, no. You just need to send them to your website. Or you need to sign them up and the company mails it for you. They have a huge warehouse where they will go and see the order. They're like, okay, all right. Maggie needs wraps. Maggie needs coffee. Needs Thermofite X. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Mail it. And you're at home taking care of life. All right, on that note, I got to end because I hear little man. I'm sure he's hungry. And if I keep talking, I am going to be talking about this all day long because that's how much I love this company. That's how much I love this business, how much I love being able to bless people. And that, to me, is a huge thing. And with this being Thanksgiving, I am feeling very grateful. I am feeling very motivated to bless people, and especially with Christmas coming up. Isn't that what the holiday spirit is? You bless people. You have to bless someone to get something. But when I say that, I don't want it to sound like, oh, I'm in here to go and bless people because I want something. No, I want to bless people out of the kindness of my heart because I've always been like that. I've always done it, and it is something I truly love to do. So let me bless you by making extra money, and in return, we'll be making money together. All right? On that note, happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday. I've been thinking it's Thursday for the last 3 days. But I think we're finally at Thursday. And just know that I love you guys, and that I love you guys. That's end of story. And I'm grateful for everyone who has been following me. I am grateful for everyone who takes the time to watch these videos. I am grateful for just the love you guys have for me. Just know that I have love for you guys. And if you guys have any questions about my products, about my team, don't be afraid to ask. You know, because one of these days I'm going to come to you and ask you. So be prepared for that, because I am going to explode if y'all like it or not. So, you know, with that said, love you from the bottom of my heart, and may you have a beautiful Thursday.